So this is the shortest version I could give for 7 years of life. I essentially was living in the States. I overstayed a bit. I didn't think it was that serious. I ended up not being able to go back. And my entire future and my dream and everything my ego was depending on for me to get to that promised land was based on me living there in Miami, where my life was. I even shipped my car there. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a visa and stay here. I couldn't go back. So I had to leave my entire life and essentially what felt like my entire identity somewhere where I can't go. I felt like I was robbed. And that put me in a really bad spiral. And I ended up in Mexico somehow because it was the closest version of Miami. And I'm
I
sitting there
remember that.
alone.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there alone in the biggest villa I've ever lived in, spending stupid amounts of money on it with a housemaid. My business was doing great. It was our biggest year ever, and I was totally depressed. And that was when I started to turn to God. I really started to think like, God, I don't know what I'm doing here. This has to be a joke because every year I've done more, I've had more, I've become more, I've achieved more, but I'm still not at peace. Like I don't feel complete. I don't feel like I feel lost. So surrender really begins when you start realizing the first step to surrender is realizing you don't know. It's the humbleness of I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the truth is. I don't know who I am. I don't know what's going on. And that's the only kind of a mind and a heart that God can enter into.